I fell in love for the first time when I was 19. At that point, I'd never had a boyfriend, and I had never been kissed. Okay, I had been kissed once when I was 16 at a party, but I was drunk, and I really don't remember any of that. So my first love's name was Jack. And he was tall and lanky with blue eyes and freckles, and he looked good in jeans, and he walked with a swagger. I fell in love with him at first sight. He did not. He had a girlfriend, one who treated him like crap and pretty much fucked up his self-esteem. So I decided the best thing for him was to be his friend, and that way I would find his way into his heart. So I crammed every free moment I could with him, and I listened to his girlfriend woes, and I encouraged him when his moods were down, and I tried to be supportive. And all the while, I lustfully dreamed of and anticipated the day when they were going to break up and he would realize I was the one. Well, that moment happened. And he came up to me one day and was like, Cynthia, Jen and I broke up, and I feel, and I didn't hear the rest of what he said. All I could hear was the words, break up. Oh my God, this is my moment. Yes, yes. So I looked at him and I went, Jack, I really like you. I'm not using his real name or trying not to. Jack, I really like you. And he looked at me and was like, what? I really, really like you. Huh. Well, you know, you're like the 10th girl to tell me that ever since I broke up with Jen. It's like you're all coming out of the woodwork. I thought we were just friends. Friends. I'd forgotten that I had put myself into the friend zone. Okay, well, no pressure. Just think about it, okay? Several days later, we're hanging out like usual, and we're talking nonstop, and at the evening's getting later and later, and then it's about 2 a.m. in the morning, and he stops, and he looks at me. And then he starts to say something, and then he stops again. And he starts, and then he blurts out, do you have any toothpaste? Okay. Yeah, I have toothpaste. Can I have some? Yeah. So he disappears and he brushes his teeth and he comes back and he walks up to me really, really close. So close that I take a step back. And then he walks closer. I take another step back. And then he looks down at me and he starts to lean in. And I realize, oh my God, he's gonna kiss me. Now there's a moment in all of our lives when we've been dreaming about something and thinking about it so much, and you just keep thinking and thinking, and you believe it's going to go a certain way, and then it doesn't. This was my moment. As I saw him leaning down at me, his eyes getting closer, his soft lips coming there, all those lustful thoughts were coming through my head, and I tilted my face up, raised my arm, opened my mouth, and went, I froze. It was like an outer body experience. My soul, my mind was standing outside of my body watching the two of us and seeing the nightmare unfold. Him pulling back and looking at me and then running out of the room and me still standing like a statue. Mortified, I kept thinking about, what is he going to do? I've blown my chance. Is he going to tell everybody? Is he going to tell his fraternity brothers? Am I going to get that reputation for being the ice queen? He came up to me the next day, and it was a little awkward between us, and it's like, Cynthia, yes? I think we should stay friends. Okay, I thought. Shit, I'd really ruined it. Oh, and one more thing. The next time a guy kisses you, respond. I can't tell you how humiliating that was. I couldn't look at him for weeks. I thought our friendship was over. Ultimately, it got better. Turned out he never told anybody. The trust was reinstated. And a few months later, he actually gave me kissing lessons, and I'll tell you, no guy since then has ever complained about my kisses.